Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Halloween Day, Monday, October 31st, 2016. And today in our Tech News, well, we have the Windows Store. Microsoft had said many months ago to everybody that does not comply to age related information on their apps, if they don't change anything or update it, that they would be removed. Well, Microsoft has confirmed today that 90,000 apps has been removed from the Microsoft Store for age compliance problems. So basically, why is this happening? It's simply that Microsoft wants to make sure that the apps that are in the store are rated correctly for age, depending on who wants to use them. And basically, what's happening is that Microsoft has been giving a few warnings to the developers of these apps, but now they're going forward and saying, well, we've removed 90,000 apps with no age compliance whatsoever. And other news, a study that is really interesting says that in 2017, 75% of users on the internet will be mobile. That means that a lot of people are actually only using their smartphone for internet access. And it is a trend that is actually becoming really more popular all the time. It seems that in the young generation, a lot of people are using only their smartphones, and they don't want to have a laptop or any other devices. They say they do whatever, all they want using just a smartphone. Why should I have anything else? So it's a trend that's very interesting for the future. It also has a lot of impacts on the internet because of, first of all, the way websites must display. They have, of course, different rules for smartphones. Also for ads, because ad networks don't want to pay the same price for an ad that you see on, say, a laptop and on a mobile device. So it's kind of interesting, and of course, that trend will probably continue on in the next few years. So 75% of internet access in 2017 will be mobile. Well, a little known fact that some people have noticed when when actually watching the different ads that Microsoft have been placing, and also the Microsoft event. It seems that when the creators update will arrive, you'll be able to go to the Windows Store and get some themes for Windows. So it means that you'll be there and you'll be able to just download or buy some whatever subject related themes that you want, and it will apply across the board on your Windows 10 desktop or mobile device. So that is interesting, and they say that a lot of the themes will be free, but there will be themes priced up to $2.49, and that shows how the next version of Windows will really be easy to customize in pretty much every way that you want. In other news, we have Centurylink that is buying Level 3. Now, these are two companies that a lot of people don't actually really, most people don't really know. But they are really big companies that actually power up big websites like Google and Netflix and Facebook. So basically, their merger, according to Centurylink, their merger will help them even create bigger networks with even more data access, and will make websites stream better, and fix also parts of the reason why some people were saying that, well, Netflix isn't always streaming correctly and so on. So Centurylink and Level 3 are basically the companies that own the core fiber that sends all the data for some of the biggest companies in the world. Even Apple and Microsoft go through these. So big merger, $34 billion, and will create a giant in data distribution over the internet. Well, Google's artificial intelligence. Google, of course, is a pioneer in here, and they're trying to make artificial intelligence even more intelligent, if you want. Well, it's kind of scary when you think about it, but Google's artificial network, they actually created a small network in which they want to see, can computers create their own encryption that is able to prevent being snooped at from third-party companies. So they created a little network with two computers that actually learned how to encrypt, and a third network that would try to snoop on that data. Well, apparently, the artificial network was powerful enough to actually start encrypting, telling the other computer, okay, here how it's encrypted. The other computer at first took a little while to really understand well the encryption, but apparently after a while, encryption was strong, was really working well, and the third-party network could not snoop onto the communications. Now that's scary when you just think about it. No humans there, and two networks with artificial intelligence can now just say, hey, I don't want these humans to look at our data, so why don't we encrypt ourselves so that we stay private? So a lot of people have been saying, well, isn't that kind of the start of the Skynet of, the Terminator movies? So it's interesting to see, and it's scary at the same time because, we're giving powers to computers and to networks that, I don't know, we have to be careful so that they don't escape the powers, that created them, basically. And finally, in our last tech news, Apple does not want to make displays anymore. For a long time, Apple would make displays for their Macs. A lot of people that had Mac computers, would buy Apple branded displays. Well, Apple did confirm today, nah, we're not, we're dropping out of the display market and will not create any new displays in the future. So basically what they're saying is, well, buy a screen from a third-party company. They're all good and they'll work fine with your computers. So Apple really dropping out of the display market. So this was the Tech News Update for October 31st, 2016. If you enjoy our show, hope that you do. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching our videos. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, let us know. It's always cool to have your feedback.